Hi students. Today our topic is Ohm's law. Okay. So Ohm's law statement is for a given conductor at a given temperature, the strength of electric current through it is directly proportional to the potential difference applied across it. Understood? Okay. Once again, its statement is for a given conductor. Okay, at a given temperature, the strength of electric current through it is directly proportional to the potential difference applied across it. Same, for example, it is a conductor. Okay, here applied potential difference is V. Applied potential difference is V. Due to this one, current is passing through this one. Okay, current, strength of the current is I. Okay, from that statement, V directly proportional to I. V directly proportional to I. So V is equal to R into I. Here R is the resistance of the R is resistance of the conductor, given conductor. Understood? Okay, here R is the resistance, electrical resistance of the given conductor, electrical resistance of the given conductor. Okay, so V is equal to R into I. R is equal to, you write as V by I. R is equal to V by I. Here, Ohm's law is not a basic law. Okay, it's not a basic law. It is just an empirical relation. It is just an empirical relation. Understood? Okay. Note this one statement and also this one. So next one, limitations of Ohm's law. Okay, some limitations are there. It is not applicable at very high temperatures and at very low temperatures. And okay, it is not applicable to electron tubes and also discharge tubes. It is not applicable to electron tubes and discharge tubes. Okay, at the same time, see here some devices are obeys the Ohm's law. Okay, some devices are obeys the Ohm's law. Some devices does not obeys the Ohm's law. Okay, so if devices obeys the Ohm's law, such type of devices are called as ohmic devices. Ohmic devices. Okay, some devices obeys the Ohm's law. Okay, so obeys the Ohm's law. Okay, that means V directly proportional to I. It obeys the such type of devices are nothing but ohmic devices. Example for this one: voltmeter, ammeter, and galvanometer. Understood? Okay. In this case, graph here on y-axis potential difference current. Graph is straight line. In this case, graph is straight line. Understood? Okay. So such type of devices are nothing but ohmic device. Some devices does not obey the Ohm's law. Such type of devices are nothing but non-ohmic devices. Okay. Here does not obey the Ohm's law. Does not obey the Ohm's law. Okay. Such type of devices are nothing but non-ohmic devices. Example: semiconductors. Okay, and transistors, etc. Semiconductors and transistors are not obeys the Ohm's law. So PN junction diode graph, PN junction diode graph. See, here current milliampere, this is microampere, potential, okay, graph is this one, okay, because of it does not obey the Ohm's law. See, ohmic devices, okay, ohmic devices, non-ohmic devices. Ohmic device V directly proportional to I. Non-ohmic device V directly proportional to, not directly proportional to I. Okay, non-ohmic device. But both are ohmic and non-ohmic are utilize the relation V is equal to IR. Both are utilized. Okay, V is equal to IR. But this law, potential difference is directly proportional to current, is does not obeys in non-ohmic devices. Okay, this law applicable only for ohmic devices. Okay, are linear conductors. Are linear conductors. Understood? It is law. This one is formula. Understood? This formula is applicable for both linear and for both ohmic and non-ohmic. Okay, but this relation, okay, this relation is not applicable for non-ohmic devices. Understood? Okay. So next, resistance. Okay, so generally resistance in a resistance means opposes the flow of a charge in a conductor. Okay, opposes the flow of charge in a conductor. Its definition is, so R is equal to potential difference by current. R is equal to potential difference by current. The resistance of a conductor is defined as the ratio of the potential difference V across the conductor to the current I flowing through the conductor. Okay, flowing through the current conductor. R is equal to V by I. Okay, here units V, potential difference means volt per ampere. Volt per ampere is the unit, or simply ohm. Okay, symbolic representation is this one. Okay, ohm. Okay, next dimensional formula. Dimensional formula, see, so V is write as W by Q. I, W means work done, ml square t power up minus 2 by Q means A into T, current is A, simply ml square t power up minus 3 A power up minus 2. So dimensional formula is this one, m l square t power up minus 3 A power of minus 2, ml square t power up minus 3 A power of minus 2 is the dimensional formula of resistance. Okay, now here 1 ohm, how to define this 1 ohm? See here, 1 ohm is defined as if 1 volt potential if 1 volt potential difference across it causes a current of 1 ampere to flow through it. That means 1 ohm is equal to 1 volt potential difference by 1 ampere. That means 1 volt potential difference is required to flow the 1 ampere of current, see here resistance independent on potential difference and current. Resistance independent on potential difference and current. Okay, it depends on dimensions in the sense area and length. Okay, area and length, it depends on dimensions, area and length, and nature of the material. Understood? Nature of the material. Okay, at the same time temperature. independent on potential difference and current, but depends on dimensions, nature of the material, at the same time temperature. On these factors, it depends. Okay. So next, it is a bulk property of the material. It is a bulk property of the material. Now, symbolic representation, this one, it is fixed. See, each and every conductors, okay, having some resistance. Simply that is called as resistor. Simply that is called as resistor. Okay, the resistor symbol is resistor. Now every material, that means every conductor, okay, having some resistance, having some resistance, simply that conductor is resistor. So this symbol is fixed resistor. Okay, fixed resistor means fixed resistance. Fixed resistance, the symbol variable resistance. Variable resistance. Understood? Symbolic representation of resistor is this one. It is fixed resistance. This is variable resistance. Okay. Now, what is the cause of resistance? What is the cause of resistance? For example, it is a conductor. Okay. Apply the potential difference. Apply the potential difference. Due to this potential difference, some electric field is developed. Some electric field is developed. Here, electrons are moving. Electrons are moving. These are collided with fixed ions. These are collided with fixed ions. Okay. So, due to collision, its motion is reduced. Its motion is reduced. Okay. Simply, due to this collision, its motion is reduced means its flow of charge is reducing. Simply that is called as resistance. Okay. Simply that is called as resistance. Cause of that one is collisions. Collision in between electron and also remaining particles. Understood? Remaining particle means fixed ions. Understood? This is the cause of resistance. Okay. See, next, factors affecting the resistance of a conductor. Now, resistance is directly proportional to length of the conductor. Resistance directly proportional to length of the conductor. Okay, that means R1 by R2 is equal to L1 by L2. For smaller values, for smaller values, delta R by R is equal to delta L by L. Okay. Next, resistance is inversely proportional to area. Resistance is inversely proportional to area. Simply, it will write as R1 by R2 is equal to A2 by A1. R2 square by R1 square. Radius, in terms of radius, R2 square by R1 square. Okay. Now, resistance directly proportional to length, inversely proportional to area. Now here, R is equal to rho into L by A. Here, rho is the property of the material. Property of the material. Okay. Property of the material, simply it is specific resistivity. Specific resistance or simply resistivity. Okay. Specific resistance or simply resistivity. Understood? So here rho is write as RA by L. Rho is equal to RA by L. So rho is nothing but a resistivity. Rho is nothing but a resistivity. Understood? Okay. Rho is nothing but resistivity. Resistivity is equal to write as RA by L. See, resistivity is independent on dimensions. because of it is the property of the material. It is property of the material. Okay, resistivity independent on dimensions. Okay, independent on dimensions. Okay, so because of it, it depends on, it is a nature of the material. Okay, it's the nature of the, sorry, property of the material. Okay, it depends here, resistivity depends on nature of the material, nature of the material and temperature. Understood? It depends on nature of the material and also temperature. Okay, now units, what are units here? Ohm, meter. Units are ohm, meter. Okay, already dimensional formula of resistance V by I means, you know, W by Q I ml square T power of minus 2 by AT A m L square T power of minus 3 A power of minus 2. Okay, so its dimensional formula is ml cube. Okay, T power of minus 3 A square. ml cube T power of minus 3 A square is the dimensional formula of resistivity. Okay, dimensional formula of resistivity. Understood? Okay, dimensional formula of resistivity, that one, rho is equal to R 1 unit. Okay, by length 1 unit. If area and length are 1 units, on that case resistivity numerically equal to resistant. Okay, resistivity is numerically equal to resistance. Rho is equal to R. In this case, area 1 unit, at the same time length is 1 unit, on that case rho is equal to R. Okay, next, see, you know resistance formula, R is equal to rho L by area. If it multiplied with the length divided with the length, R is equal to rho L square by area into length volume. Area into length volume. You know density D is equal to mass by volume. Okay, mass by volume. Volume is equal to, you write as mass by density. Substituting here, R is equal to rho L square mass by density. Rho L square mass by density. Okay, now if given wire, okay, if given wire stretched or drawn or melting. Okay, so in any case which one is constant? Volume is constant. Okay, in these cases which one is constant? Volume is constant. So in that case resistance is directly proportional to L square. Resistance is directly proportional to L square. Okay, so resistance directly proportional to L square. Next, another one is R is equal to rho L by area multiplied with the area divided with the area. Length into area, volume. So rho into volume by A square. Rho into volume by A square. In this case, if volume is constant, R is inversely proportional to A square. Okay. In terms of radius, R power of 4. In terms of radius, R power of 4. Okay. R is inversely proportional to A square, is inversely proportional to R power of 4. See, in terms of mass, R, okay, volume is equal to mass by density. R directly proportional to L square into mass. Okay. Now, R is equal to rho L square by volume. Volume is mass by density. Sorry, in above relation some mistake. Okay, sorry for that one. R is equal to rho L square by volume. Volume is equal to mass by density. Volume is equal to mass by density. Sorry for that one. Okay. So R directly proportional to L square in terms of mass. R directly proportional to L square by mass. L square by mass. Okay. If wire is stretched or drawn or melting, okay, in any case which one is constant? Volume is constant. Volume is constant, so R directly proportional you write as L square. Okay, delta R by R is equal to 2 into delta L by L. Delta R by R is equal to 2 into delta L by L. Okay, now here in this case delta R by R minus 2 delta A by A is equal to minus 4 delta R by R. Okay, minus 2 delta A by A is equal to minus 4 delta R by R. Understood? Okay, next, resistance of the resistance of the hollow cylinder. Resistance of the hollow cylinder. Now, here its length is L, inner radius R sub xi, outer radius R naught. Okay, resistance is equal to rho L by pi R naught square minus R sub xi square. Rho L by pi R naught square minus R sub xi square. Understood? Okay, next. So consider one cube. Okay, length, breadth, height, L greater than B greater than H. I consider here. Okay, L greater than B greater than H. Resistance along the lengthwise. Okay, resistance along the lengthwise. For example, it is a cube. Example. Okay, resistance along the lengthwise means like this one. Understood? Okay. On that case, rho L by area means BH. Okay. Next, along the breadthwise. That means along the breadthwise. Understood? Along the breadthwise. Along the breadthwise means rho into B by LH. Rho into B by LH. Along the height wise. Okay. Along the height wise. Understood? On that case, you are taken rho H by LB. Okay. This is the maximum resistance. This one is minimum resistance. Okay, along lengthwise maximum resistance, along height wise minimum resistance. Understood? Okay,